Alright guys, let's get started right away. I have a live stream, guys. I'm going to be live streaming later today around like probably 2, 3, or 4 p.m. around that time period. And I'm going to be going ahead and giving away. I'm going to be opening up 2.9 million coins worth of Rookie Premier packs and giving away all the Rookie Premier cards, everything we pulled that's good in that pack opening. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that live stream today, 2, 3, or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around that time period. So guys, we have a question today, and question today is actually going to be, do you think that next year's MUT Master should be a 99 overall? Now, obviously, this year Sean Taylor was a 95, I believe, and then last year was a 95. Do you believe next year's MUT Master should be 99 overall? And second follow-up question, who should be MUT 19 MUT Master? Obviously, they'll probably do whoever the cover is, but because we don't know the cover at the moment, who do you believe should be MUT Master for MUT 19? Especially if they do all the 99 overall club, that would be kind of interesting to see who they choose. We have a like goal for this video, guys. Can we smash 75 likes? And finally, comment today coming in from B-Dog. This is actually something I messed up personally. He was asking me a question about, do the upgrades stop on February 1st or did they stop on March 1st? Obviously, if they run through the the month of February. So I messed up. What I messed up with was that the honors, I forgot. I thought the honors came out in January. They come out in February. But the thing was, EA went ahead and did like a special permission to go ahead and continue the Rookie Premier cards and upgraded them with the honors cards. So that was actually a mistake. They're probably not going to do that again. So we're not going to get the honors cards in February with the Rookie Premier. So most likely, unless EA is feeling really generous, I'm going to take a guess that it stops on February 1st. You know, it's like from August to February. That's what I'm expecting them to do. So again, when it comes to the Rookie Premier cards, I don't expect any more honor upgrades unless, EA again feels generous, but I doubt that in all honesty. So, my thoughts and opinions of the Rookie Premier promo. I really liked how EA did one thing, and they made sure one thing was going to happen. They made sure that all these players would be starting players. For example, they didn't choose Baker Mayfield. They didn't choose Josh Rosen. And they didn't choose Lamar Jackson. Because all three of those players most likely will not be starting this upcoming football season. Baker has Tyrod Taylor. Lamar has Joe Flacco. And finally, Josh Rosen has Sammy Biscuits. Now, there's always, this debate, well, Sammy Biscuits sucks, he'll get hurt anyway, Rosen's going to be the starter, or Joe Flacco hasn't won in, however long. I mean, when's the last time he took us to the playoffs? Oh my God. Alright, okay. I still like Joe Flacco. Cut him some slack. And then finally, our last guy, Baker Mayfield. Tyrod Taylor got the Bills to the playoffs for the first time in 20 years. He has to be the starter. And obviously, they traded for him. And, obviously, he's the number one there. We don't know, right? And that's what EA went ahead and made sure that none of those guys who are not 100% the starter didn't get a card. And Sony Michel did not get a card for a reason. Because New England's backfield, it isn't pretty. So, we got Sam Darnold, who is a starter. We got Saquon Barkley, again, who is starting running back. All these guys are 100% a starter, except for Calvin Ridley. I mean, I would assume he's a starter, but they do have Julio Jones there. They do have Mohamed Sanu, and I'm not trying to say Mohamed Sanu was anything, but I'm just saying I don't know, based on how they rotate the receivers, if he 100% would be a starter, but I'm going to take a guess 100% he will be a starter. First round pick, you have to start him. Hayden Hurst will be a starter, and in my opinion, will get a lot of reps because of the fact Joe Flacco loves his tight ends. Dennis Pitta is a good example. Quentin Nelson, obviously going to be a starting left guard for the Colts. Bradley Chubb will be a starter for the Broncos. Van Der Esch. Leighton Van Der Esch. Cowboys fans, how did I do? How did I do? Be honest, Cowboys fans. Roquan Smith is a starter. And, of course, Denzel Ward and Derwin James are starters, too. So, all these players are starters. Now, I kind of feel like what EA did was they tried to choose players that they believe will probably have really, really good years so that they can get many cards, many upgrades. So I think that's what they kind of went for. For example, Saquon Barkley will most likely have a fantastic year and get many, many upgrades. And the same thing with Calvin Ridley, same thing with Hayden Hurst. To be honest, if I had to rank these players on who's going to get the most upgrades, I would probably say number 1 would be Saquon Barkley. He'll probably get the most upgrades. Number 2, kind of a difficult one, probably Ward. Number 3, I'd say Derwin James. Number 4, I'd say Hayden Hurst. Because, guys, trust me, Joe Flacco loves his tight ends. This man, the thing with Joe Flacco, and this thing is the Ravens offense, there's not much upside, okay? You have his number 1 receiver, who's now Michael Crabtree. In the past, it was Anquan Bolden. And you have his tight end, number 1 tight end. In the past, it was Dennis Pitta. Now it's going to be Hayden Hurst. Outside of those 2 guys, everything's a crapshoot. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know any given Sunday who's going to catch the ball. Now you know Hayden Hurst is going to be, a lot of upgrades. And then number 5, I would probably go ahead and say, I'm thinking this one, probably Chubb. He's probably going to have a fantastic year. Sam Darnold, again, he is still a wild card because he is not guaranteed the starting job. Obviously, he most likely will, but they still have, Teddy Bridgewater and Josh McCown there to, technically coach this guy. And obviously, Teddy Bridgewater's is not there just to be there. He's there to win the starting job too. So, again, he's not even guaranteed the starting job. I think he's the only one on this list who is not 100% guaranteed. But I kind of feel like EA realized last year, the Rookie Premier promo was kind of a joke. They went ahead and went into February to give us 2 more upgrades, or 1 more upgrade with, with Marshawn Lattimore to a 97 honors card, and they went ahead and gave Myles Garrett a card, 96 overall. So again, they went past the deadline because of how much, players just weren't getting upgrades. Now, it kind of did suck that, Jonathan Allen went out for the year, Watson got hurt, Corey Davis was in and off of injury, and stuff like that. So again, I said this before, and I'm really hoping EA does this. This would be a fantastic idea, in my opinion, for EA to kind of replicate and actually do. Please, EA, if, these players get hurt, like, for example, let's say week 3, and Saquon Barkley tears his complete ACL and he's out for the year, right? Hey, Giants fans, I'm knocking on wood. Don't worry, I got you guys. Let's say that did happen. Give a random promo throughout the year, and maybe include him in the random promo. And that's what I feel like they really missed this year. Like, we should have had some kind of promo, maybe MUT Heroes, or not MUT Heroes, but, some random promo comes out, and it's just random cards, maybe like a Halloween promo. And I wish, for example, Halloween promo actually would have been a good idea. Halloween promo, give, Jonathan Allen a card during the most feared promo. We have a lot of these. Then we have a lot of smaller overall cards. Yeah. So, like, the gold cards, you could give him a gold card. You could have gave him, any kind of card in these sets. Or elite card. Give him one of the scary elite cards. Just to go ahead and get him a card. So, if you did do his, Rookie Premier set, you're not kind of in the dump. You're not in the hole with all those coins that you spent on that Rookie Premier card. Because I know some people, obviously there's a lot of people like me who's done all 10, but not everyone can do all 10. Some people can only do 1 or 2. And they might do one, like Jonathan Allen, thinking, oh, he's my favorite player, I'm going to do him. Or they just like the guy. And then they're in the hole because, he gets hurt. So I'm hoping EA next year kind of sees the issue that happened this year with these players not getting upgrades. I know EA doesn't want to give us too many free upgrades, but with that in mind, I'm kind of hoping they do some kind of promo, you know, just to get these players cards. Like, if any of these players do get injured, I would love it if they would do a promo like that. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.